you like a gummy bear?
Yeah.
I'm Richie. I'm a adult performer. The very first scene I ever did, it was me and 3 girls. And, you know, like I was saying, I just didn't believe that it was going to happen. 2 minutes before we started the sex in earnest, I just still didn't believe that it was going to happen. I was like, no, really? I grew up in a sort of a very loving, warm, but not particularly sexualized environment.
What was your first experience like masturbating?
Well, I think I was probably like 12 or somewhere between 10 and 13. And well, I think, it started with a wet dream, and I remember, being very confused and balling up my sheets and putting them down the laundry chute, being like, I don't know what that was. And then for at least a couple of weeks or months after that, I started masturbating because it just happened, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And it was very confusing. I still didn't know what was going on. But I remember counting the days and the weeks since then, and I had a count on it for a long time. And I don't know if I was planning to stop or if I know I felt weird about it. I felt like I was bizarre. I didn't know what was going on or what was happening to me. I am very much a late bloomer in a lot of ways. I decided to lose my virginity. I was 24. And I knew it didn't really matter who I lost it to. I had been in love, and I had my heart broken and broken people's hearts, and I had thought of marrying people and all this sort of thing. And I had sort of I certainly wasn't like done with love or anything like that, but I'd sort of burned through a lot of the drama, I feel like, that goes along with having your first sexual experience when you're very young. It was very mediocre, and I think, I remember the first time I had good sex. It was in Oakland. It was in Berkeley. I didn't go to Berkeley or anything, but I was living there in like 2003 or so. And the girl wasn't even particularly, gorgeous. I didn't like particularly, love her or lust after her, but it was just, and I think maybe that helped, it was just fun. It was just for fun. And it just went from here to here as far as what I thought. I was like, wow, everybody hears that. I never knew it could be that good.
What do you love the most about your job?
I think mostly I feel glad and honored that I get to be witness to such sort of like beauty and just such magnificent people and fantastic lovers, and just to be the sort of conduit by which the rest of the world gets to see them. I think that's, I really cherish that role. I did a thing where it was 3 guys, 3 girls, all outdoor, and it was like sort of, I just did everything in every combination, and it's cool because it's the kind of thing you never know where other people's heads are at when you get there. You might be signed up to do something really extreme, but you don't know, you never know to what extent the other person's going to be really present. And in this instance, it's just everyone was just on board, and it was just awesome. Erotica has a lot is both a reflection of the current state of gender relations and can help change them. So I'm encouraged at the direction things are going, and I'm happy to see all the fart jokes at Bridesmaids. So it represents a point where women don't have to be sex objects all the time, where they can be not only smart and funny and all that stuff, but gross. I think that's very important. I do it all the time. It's only catches on a little, but I have a hashtag on Twitter that I do that's free to female fart. And I think it's very important. I think it's very important that women need to be able to live in a world where they can be not only non-sexual, but as gross as they want to be.